Also, good news. I was able to get my notes back.
Woo! And we are recording now.
Yay!
So, welcome to, if I'm correct, session 15.
What?
Yeah.
Let me double check that. It's either 14 or 15.
Shit.
But yeah, welcome. We are nearing 20 now, and you guys are still level 3 because I'm trying to pace this out a little better. Yep, but yeah, no, honestly, today, like mid-session, depending on what you guys do, you could become level 4. I'm just gonna spoil that because I did make a point to where we would do. So, when last we left our adventurers, after confessing to the Archivist the full extent of the murder cult of Demercon's knowledge of the gems, as well as Krista's, you know, the fact that she talked under pressure, the Archivists were weary, but still maintained a trustful relation with the group. After sailing back with the Hexblade captain, the group decided to partake in what Silas's job entailed, joining forces with the Kitsadria twins. However, once they arrived and once people were knocked out and in the caves killed by Silas, a horrible discovery was made by the twins as they found out that they had just attacked Grey Hand members, the Grey Hand being the organized thief guild of the world with dangerous reach and dangerous resources. Now, with everyone out, discussions being made of what to do, the clouds overhead turn as a light rainfall begins to develop with some light thunder in the distance. What do you all do?
Genevieve is going to grab Silas by the neck.
Silas, do you try to resist this?
Silas right now is a little... He's not really all there at the moment.
Then I will...
Is this in the middle of the group?
Yes, everyone sees this. There's no way you guys don't.
Okay. Whoa! Calm down, everybody.
No!
She might have good reason for this. Let her do her thing.
So Genevieve,
Let
just
him
shout what
cook.
you do.
You know, Silas. What?
Oh,
you're breaking
now.
up.
You were
You're
on a
breaking
little bit.
out.
You might want to repeat that.
Shit.
You're roboting again.
You knew
There you go.
Silas.
Perfect.
Fuck, hang on.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good now.
Alright. Okay. You knew Silas.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe right now, Silas. There is a thing around your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like... His breath is very shallow. Before you walked up to him, it's pretty obvious that he's just either not all there at the moment, or he is like in the middle of like having a panic attack right now.
I think he's in shock.
Yeah, and he's as he's like washing off the blood on his hands in the river.
Could you elaborate on that?
I won't. He will.
Silas, by the way, since you're staring at Genevieve directly in the eyes because you have no choice but to, roll perception with disadvantage due to the disassociation, but on the off chance you notice it.
You know what? Sure, why not?
Not 20.
Now that I
Come on.
Yep, disadvantage.
don't have a 0.
Well, the 4 stands. You don't notice it. You do not notice it. You're 2 in your own head. Oh well. Oh well. I'm going to fix your sheet to do the double roll thing, by the way. Give me a moment. Till then. Continue. The twins are looking concerned at this way. They're like, okay, what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck is this about?
Silas. How them?
I didn't know going in.
Didn't know what?
I found out that they were Grey Hand members when we went in.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Lara screams at you with that one.
Well,
Listen, if I knew, listen, if I knew about it going in,
Yeah, well, we didn't kill him out here. You killed him in there. You knew. Oh, great. You fucking knew. That's fantastic.
So you knew
Yeah,
and still
he
killed
knew.
them.
yes,
You knew.
yes, I knew.
why?
Listen, I needed to do this favor for the ogre. I knew it was a favor going in. I didn't know what it would entail. I didn't know that it would entail this.
Why did you decide to still kill them when you knew the danger?
I
Was it
panicked.
panic?
I panicked.
Okay, I will
Didn't know
insight
what
that.
else what he could do.
Silas, if you're GM, roll a persuasion or deception of your choice. You're the one who knows which is which. Bologna, roll insight. Okay. All right.
She's telling the truth.
And
Okay.
persuasion or deception of your choice.
Mm-hmm. GM roll or
GM roll, yes, because we're not going to say whether it's
Okay.
persuasion or deception. You decide which
You
one
have
it
to beat
is.
a 9.
Double nines.
Meets it beats. So technically, she can insight you. So Silas, your call. What was it?
So it's not a complete lie. There's still something that he's keeping. There's still a deeper reason that Silas might not even be aware of at the moment himself. But mostly in that moment, yeah, he was
He was
like the
forthcoming,
main
but
driving
perhaps
force.
I would say he is forthcoming, but there feels like there's something more, and perhaps he doesn't want to admit it to himself. Like I think there might be a self-deception there going on, Bologna.
Mm-hmm.
And why didn't you tell me? We were working together, Silas. We're supposed to be a team here. Genevieve still has her hand around his throat. Well,
Eh.
Silas is kind of still in shock. He's very much. He's still a mess at the moment.
At this point, Jar will point up. Alright, look, he's not going to answer that way. You might need to give him time.
Genevieve throws him on the floor. So
Roll an improvise. You know what? Since you're not really visiting Silas, roll a d4 plus your strength. So just your improvise unarmed damage. Your unarmed damage, I believe, if you have Tavern Brawler, which you do. So yeah, roll your unarmed strike damage, Genevieve. We'll count that as that.
right. An arm strike, right. Strike. There we go.
Yeah, that hits. Like again, like you're just doing the damage, so just roll damage. Ignoring Giant's Might, Silas, you take a full 7 damage.
Oh my god. Bellona will like, that's enough. All right? The cultists and the Greyhounds are gonna hoard us enough. We don't need to hoard each other. So, cut it out, please.
Genevieve stalks away from the group for a bit.
Yep. At this point, I would like everyone to roll perception on Genevieve. Let's see if you guys notice it.
Sure.
You know,
Not
it'd be easy
insight,
to
perception.
like roll a perception.
Oh my
You
god,
know, it'd
my
be easy to
perception.
roll a perception if I fucking had my sheet up.
Yes, it would.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Okay, Seiko.
Ah, look at Seiko reading everybody and Silas or Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
So many S's.
You guys. Okay.
Perception. It's 16.
Alright, so Seiko, Sylvanas, and Jamie. For a moment, you swear you saw electricity crackle around Genevieve. For a split second, you swear you saw electricity around her.
Are any of us aware of what that could possibly be?
I was gonna say,
Arcana, religion, or nature of your choosing, and what you're trying to get out of this, I would say.
I mean, they're all the same, but
Same for me. They're all
I
the
was gonna say
same.
stabs might be the same, but what you roll might change the information I give you.
eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his tail.
so how about this?
Comes
The one that I'm
on
the one that I'm
his
proficient in
head.
is religion. If you guys want to try and roll for the other ones,
I'm gonna try and roll for nature.
I guess I'll roll
I'll
Arcana.
religion if you want to roll Arcana.
All right, roll them.
I'll give myself guidance.
You don't know, man.
13.
You don't know,
No.
man.
Seiko don't know.
16 again!
Okay. So, Sylvanas, God's fucking, I don't know, man. Things are weird here. Maybe there's like a weird effect people have with lightning. Seiko, you've never encountered anything like this in your travels, in your fights. Nothing you've encountered for a lightning aura. Jamie, given that you rolled Arcana, you do know that based on the fact she has runic magic, there are storm runes. However, based on your research, they don't give a lightning aura. So you can definitely definitively rule out that this is any kind of her rune crap that you've seen her use.
Damn, I wish I could have rolled something else.
Well, but that's all you guys glean from that, as you guys are kind of left with these with the unconscious Drow and Drugar, who I believe you guys tied up last session.
We did.
Skyless is gonna go cure wounds Silas after he lost health.
Alright, roll the cure wounds. Yeah, you heal back exactly what you lost, Silas. Like it never happened.
Yeah, Silas was looking a little rough at that point, so...
Yeah.
I'm not sorry, by the way.
Sorry, not sorry.
It's in character, as long as it doesn't result in death, I'm okay with it personally as DM. Now,
Get choked out, motherfucker.
but yeah, so you guys have, so what do you guys want to do right now? Because, yeah, you don't know when these guys will wake up.
And do we have at least tied, do we at least
You
have
did
these
tie
people
them up,
tied up?
yes, you did tie them up.
Okay,
They
cool.
were tied up.
We've cleaned up the area, right?
You definitely mess with the bodies in there. The rain's kind of taking care of any outside blood, considering. But in the cave, you guys, you did your checks. One of them looked like a cult murder. The other one looked like someone just thrashed about a bit, so you didn't do it well.
Do the Demarcan cult have any symbols that they will draw on the walls or stuff like that?
I would say that sometimes they do, but Bologna wouldn't know it. I would say Seiko and possibly Sylvanas, you would. Let me get their religious symbol out. You would know that Demarcan's holy symbol, because you've seen it on there, as their holy well queries with people who get their magic from Demarcan. You would know that Demarcan's symbol is that of a skull crying blood. So a skull, like a bloody skull with blood tears.
Do they draw them on the corpses, or do they draw them nearby, like on the ground or
Based on your
wall
thing,
or something like that?
whatever's available. You never really got a correlation between them. I think they just wanted the symbol there. Sometimes they carve it into the body. Other times they like draw it on the ground. It really just depends.
All right. Well, Seiko is gonna go ahead and use the blood and draw the symbol on the
On the wall.
on the on the
Wait.
no probably on the ground next to them.
All right, now
Like,
I would
next
say
to
roll
If
sleight
I,
of hand.
if I
Yeah.
can I can
Yeah.
I
I was
if
gonna
I
say
see
two.
her.
Go ahead, Joe.
No, I don't think I can. I was gonna like try to help out or something, but with performance or something like that. But nah,
Well,
I
I
don't
was gonna say it. I think I'm probably one of the only people that can help her because I know what the symbol looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
Mhm.
gonna say you.
Oh.
How are you proficient in sleight of hand, Sylvanas?
Oh, that's the thing.
I was gonna say the body
Yar
is. I know the
technically
body
not.
is, but is
I mean, if anything, Sylvanas could give Seiko guidance.
I could. I was
I
gonna give
will
you
allow
guidance.
guidance, but if
regardless.
you're not proficient, then no help action. So roll the sleight of hand and add d4,
Okay.
Seiko.
Okay. Okay.
Not 20, baby. Oh hell
All
yeah,
things
brother.
considered, not terrible, but still. Okay, 22.
Hey.
You draw it pretty good for memory. Kind of disturbs you that you drew it this well.
Not really.
No, no.
But during that
If she's
time,
familiar with the symbol, she knows it.
yeah, during that time, however, with your guys' passives for those outside, so everyone but Yasharaj and Seiko, you do begin to notice the Dragar and Drow beginning to wake up.
I'm putting on my mask and fuck.
Motherfuckers
Jamie
need to
will make him-
run.
Jamie will make himself look like a purple-haired human. I
Okay,
still have the picture of that. He's
fair.
like, yeah.
So I'm good. I rolled an
I have a
intelligence check on them to see
Oh.
Is Silas's human disguise self still active, or
that. I'd say it's been an hour, so no, it's gone.
he recasts it?
Okay, you have human disguise.
'Cause
However, Jamie, as they wake up, the Drugar and Drow look around. They see you. The Drugar is the first to wake up. Lad, that's a shitty disguise.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, humans don't tend to have purple hair.
What if I dyed it?
She looks, there. He looks up to the rain. The Drow looks up at the rain, then looks to you. Then looks up at the rain, then looks to you.
It's really good dye.
Deception with disadvantage.
Fucking fine. With disadvantage.
Yeah, because they rolled
That's
a
a
20 on
12.
that. Like, yeah. Yeah, no, they don't believe you at all. Uh-huh. Right. Well, I don't know what. If you guys are bandits, we're not looking for trouble. We're just, trying to guard a piece of cargo for some noble in the city. Alright? You let us go. We're not exactly obligated to do anything. Aye, what the lad said. We're not seeking revenge. We know when we're outbeat, and to be honest, pay ain't worth it.
But what about the person who hired you? We know who you work for.
Persuasion.
17.
Unfortunately, that succeeds. They're to be your ships. Oh. Right.
Human is making
Well,
wide
that,
dagger
that-
eyes at.
Yeah, that
at-
complicates things because if you know who we are, I can't imagine you're stupid enough to fuck with that. I could ask, what's your take in this?
Who's that directed to?
Everyone, because it's like, because like they don't know who anyone's a part of, but it's like if you know who the Grand Hand is, what possessed you to do stupidity? Like you'll just go on like, not a lot of people who know what the Grey Hand is knows that. Better knows better than to fuck with them.
I was strong-armed into this.
Well, you were strung on by an idiot then, lad.
Do Jareth and Larith say anything?
They're keeping their distance because the less seen, the better. They're just in fox form, just pretending to be normal foxes in the area.
We are but foxes, nothing more.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
Yep, they're just foxes, man. Like, you know, it's hard to see in this. Like, you know, the drow might, considering that they have advanced dark vision. But, yeah, they look at you just like, okay, like, well, that's him. What about the rest of you? Oh, yeah, they definitely know this is guys.
No one knows.
Yep. But yeah, they look at the rest of you, so...
Oh, he's taking it off.
Yep, so, what about the rest of you?
Just got dragged along for the ride.
Aye, then, you stepped in some pretty serious shit, lass.
Where do you think you are stepping on? Look at you.
Don't I know it?
Yeah, we're captured, but, get lost. I mean, it's only a matter of time before they find out.
Don't don't give us a reason to find you being alive a problem.
It's Bologna.
Yeah.
His Bologna trying. His Bologna trying
Hey,
to
look,
intimidate.
Threaten them?
well, I definitely like
Hold
this
on.
one.
Hold on. Let Genevieve speak.
Genevieve elbows Bologna hard in the side.
Okay. You want to say something? You can say it. Don't just stay quiet. These men are threatening us. We're defending.
They're not
each other.
threatening us. They're stating a fact, and we know it.
You're right.
Uh,
So don't threaten them. Perhaps we could make a deal.
Well, to be honest, you don't really have any kind of, deal worth making. If you are going against the Greyhound, they're not going to stop till you're dead. And whoever's strong armed you is going to be dead too, whoever that idiot is.
What about... what if I were to tell you the person who strong-armed us is a part of the Grey Hand?
Persuasion with disadvantage.
By the way, are they known? I know Bologna.
Please!
Wait, go, Bologna, go ahead, repeat.
Oh, that's right. I have that.
Are they known like they don't feel threatened at all? They don't feel like we are
There,
like. How
you
do
can
we
roll
go?
insight. You can roll insight. You can roll insight. However, anyone want to give Silas the help action? Now's the time, because the disadvantage is that there is no proof. Like that is a big claim to make.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we weren't there when this was made, but
Yeah, and, but as he's saying that, Silas does put an eye on the foxes that are near.
They're not
17,
helping you, dude. They're self-preservationalists. However, that being said, Cody, if you remember something, go ahead. Otherwise, roll a history or intelligence history check to see if you or your character can remember.
I would assume it's something dealing with when we went to go talk to Fuckface.
Yeah, you know the ogre, so you can at least give an account of his
Oh,
character
yeah.
and what he said and everything.
Oh god, yeah, we were there.
No, but
Mm-hmm.
Jamie specifically had more interaction with him, so Jamie's the one who can give help.
Mhm.
Depends on what
Yeah.
Jamie says.
Come on, Jamie.
I'm trying to think of a good way to say this. Um, I'm also trying to make sure. Like, um, well, this boss person, the ogre dude, they definitely were willing to give up a lot of information just for coins. So, and they didn't seem to care about, well, whoever he threw under the bus for it.
I will give
I mean,
you. Good.
he was talking about working against I think her name's Gwendolyn.
Okay, persuasion, straight. However, this is going to line up a whole new questioning.
Oh god. Wee.
23?
Okay,
23.
the drow will raise an eyebrow. The Druger will keep a stone face. The drow will speak. Huh. All right. So you have met with one of the bosses. Now that's a little odd, because last we heard, the Lady Gwendolyn hired some of us to find a pathetic little boy, Jimin, Jamin, Jason, Jamie. Apparently he ran away. Apparently he was kidnapped by his brother, who faked his death. So if you're saying he's going against that, that's definitely a cause for concern. Not proof of you would, but definitely a cause for concern.
Jamie's Jamie's just very quiet. Just like.
Anyone want to question that further, they can, because now you just found out the Greyhound's looking for JB.
Lovely.
What? Repeat, Silas?
No, that was out of character.
Okay, I was gonna say, does anyone want to question that further?
Yeah, Genevieve does. Why?
Why what exactly? There's a lot of whys in this situation, Loss.
Why are you looking for Jamie? What
We were
would you get out of it?
money. Simple as that, and not us specifically, just various of us, just a few operators in the area. Definitely, I think the Listen one is looking for him. Apparently, Lady Gwendolyn just wants her fiancé back. Apparently, his murderous brother has been being a terror in Asgard, being terrible to everyone, leaving people with terrible memories. He's working with the musician Hollow, who apparently is using their performances to fund their illicit activities. No judgment, We're all in this, we're all in this underworld together. But apparently Jamie is a weak, pathetic little boy who let his brother kidnap him, who has no will of his own. So we're just bringing him back to his fiancée where he can get the proper help he needs. We're supposed to bring Jesse alive. Apparently, we're supposed to bring Jesse back alive too, to be punished for the murder of a lord, as well as every other crime he committed in Asgard.
And you believe all this crap?
Yes, people reported seeing the dead brother a lot, and everyone reported of him being kind of a cunt. There's one story about him just straight up. There's one story about other than the Lord story. There's one story of him just straight up abandoning people he was supposed to protect on the job. And apparently Hollow was dumb enough to sing the Forbidden Song.
Jamie's just
Before anyone insights, there is no...
Outside, he's just dead quiet.
I was gonna say...
Inside, he's just...
But yeah, no. If anyone says they believe they're telling the truth, the information they're told they think is true. They're definitely been steadfast in the Jesse one, just because they look like they've heard some stories. Cody, you know what you made. All this is true.
Yeah, I know what I made.
I'd say at this point, Belona is making like the thing that you do with your fist when you're like super like about to punch someone. Like
The Arthur fist.
Yeah.
Well,
What, you got
you
a
know,
connection
Seiko
with
is-
Jesse or something, lass? You seem very agitated. Look, if you're friends with him, I'll tell you, he would, based on what we heard, he's very willing to let you and anyone else die if it means he gets ahead. Better off breaking that connection if you survive this.
you don't know what you're talking about.
I very much do. By the way, Jamie, do me a
Belona-
favor. You're hiding that. Roll an active deception for me.
Yeah, he's very much just like active
No disadvantage, by the
deception.
way.
Ooh, I can't.
I'm gonna use the DM inspiration. Fuck that. Fuck that 9.
Yeah.
Ah, it's not even better.
Hang. Oh crap! I can't give you the cloud rune. It doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
Nope.
But they won't say
13.
anything. They won't say anything. You don't know what they rolled, so you know.
You're roboting pretty badly.
I know,
Alex.
I know.
Yeah,
It's because my voice thing is being terrible connected right now. Come on, puppies. Eric, give me one moment. Apologies, folks. There we go. That should be better.
Yeah, that's bad.
At this point,
Seems like
Seiko and Yggdrasil are back. At this point,
No. What?
yeah. At this point, that would be
Could
enough
we,
time.
could,
But yeah, you're
could we have like stealth?
You can. Yeah, you can. You guys can. I'll have Richard roll later, but for now, I'll say you would have heard the last end of that. Look, lass.
Seiko would have stealthed out of that, so that way.
Look, lass, that's not the business at hand. Now, you're claiming that the ogre, so I can only assume you mean the boss of the Illicit Grey Hand, is actively betraying the Grey Hand. That is what you're
Yes.
telling me right now. That is going to need one hell of a lot of proof, lass. You can't just go accusing a boss of treason.
We know. And
Okay.
currently we haven't, and currently you have no reason to believe us.
Well, I mean,
What do you mean,
I
lad?
mean, it's probably. No, this is just me out of game. Talking. I mean, here's the thing. Wouldn't it be fair that if this ogre probably may know that Jamie's probably in the city, and if Jamie's not captured, that would be very much proof
It
of
would be,
well,
but you
this
would have to
guy's
expose
clearly not doing
yourself.
his job.
That would be
Yeah.
actively exposing yourself. And
Now, they did say they're not actively looking for you. It's the Illicit group that is. So, that is up to you on what you want to do there, sir.
But also, isn't the also didn't Jamie meet the ogre at some point?
No, because Jamie was disguised as Jesse the first time, and then disguised as someone else the second
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they
it
would've-
Both
was-
times he had the mask on.
Well, I was gonna say, well, I'll put it like this: if they saw Jesse, he still should have reported it. And when you went the first time, you were Jamie.
Oh.
You were Jamie the first time.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
He's like, and I need to roll a wisdom save for this real quick.
Nope,
My brain.
nope,
Oh, fuck
Come
you.
Nope.
Fuck you.
nope. You guys decide what Jamie's gonna do.
Can I point something out?
Yes.
Like out of game?
Yes.
Yeah.
What these guys are guarding is not common knowledge, correct?
Yes, it is not common knowledge. Only a boss would do it.
So,
But even
how
like,
does Silas have this information?
well, what I was going to
Silas-
say,
How
Silas doesn't know what's in the.
yeah, you don't know what's in the box. However,
box.
I will
he
say,
doesn't-
I will say this as well before anyone gets roots. The boss shouldn't know about this either. This was a knuckle delivery according to Silas, which means head honcho, which means it was closely guarded secret. So for the ogre to know about this might imply
So-
something else.
Well, is like, and then so Silas actually does speak up. And says, "Well, isn't it weird that you think that an ogre would know about this?"
It is weird that you are here, aye. It does imply a leak, but no evidence to say who it is. I'll give you that. But again, nothing to suggest what
And
you're saying.
and if this ogre knew that Jamie was in the city and didn't catch him, would that be proof?
It would definitely be cause for suspect. It would be credible to your story. The Jamie is worth at least to us. Our down payment is 2,000. She's paying like something like 20 grand to get him back.
Wait, does that mean it's gone up? It's gone because I think the last time it was 10 grand.
Yeah,
A
that is
lot.
for the public. These are criminals.
And he's like,
Yeah.
Jamie's face right now is like, oh my god, I'm.
So, but that's if he saw him, and since, does any. Well, I mean, that one there implied she knew Jesse, but that ain't nothing.
Jamie just like,
Silas is humanist side-eyeing
Jamie, go ahead.
Jesse right now. Or Jamie.
Jamie kind of looks at Silas and he's just like, this is gonna end poorly, but it's gonna help us. He's gonna step far enough away from these people because don't want to be near those guys. And he just slowly reaches up and takes off the mask.
And as you do, the foreign Jamie appears, and they both raise an eyebrow. That one, for the Drugar, actually does raise an eyebrow, that one. Well, I'll be damned. So you're saying you met with the ogre? You met with him? He knew who you were,
Yeah.
and he did not tell anyone. He did not take you.
No, he didn't.
Zogrim definitely has a lot of explaining to do for that. Alright, it does add to your credibility. It certainly gives more to your story. However, if you're worried about us, we're not hired to take you. That should have been the Alysson's sex job. We're not about to clean up their mess. Not when it seems like there's something else going on. So you really let your brother take you? Wow, you just... Wow, you,
He
you really don't want to know what
He-
is being said about you in
no,
our circles.
he is dead. He puts the mask back on. His form changes to Jesse. I've been. I know I'm stupid.
You know what? At the risk of not wanting to die, I'm not going to say what I think.
And then he's like, lets the mask form drop. He's like, I'm also hollow.
The dwarf in me really wants to say something, but the living part of me doesn't. So we're just going to move on.
Trust
I
us,
know.
he's heard it all before from the rest of us.
I have multiple personalities. It's a whole thing.
Persuasion. No disadvantage for that.
Persuasion. What? 23.
Damn, okay.
They look at each other, then look to you.
It happened when Gwendolyn cursed me.
Right, so that's a loaded story that I, no offense, don't really have too much stake in, but I will say, if you, you know what, if I want to live, so I think I should warn you. Whatever she's got planning, you're probably very fucked, and the multiple personality defense won't help you as much as you think it will. Best case scenario, you're going to be seen as insane and probably taken to her.
Oh dear, no.
Look, you seem like a stupid lad, a good lad. If it seems like you're a victim in this, based on because you're too honest. You seem like a good lad. Definitely better than anyone tied up here.
Well,
But whatever
I
she's
don't
got
wanna...
planning, she's coming here. Know that through the chatters.
She's coming here?
Aye, she's got something planned. We don't know since we're not high enough. But you might want to be very careful moving forward, lad. And, yeah, I was gonna say,
Instant fear on
I was
his
gonna say,
face.
and whatever she's got planned, she can't, look, to your benefit, she can't do anything legally, because she's the Baroness since she usurped her mother. But,
She usurped her mother?
yep, she's in
Oh,
charge of the
Lord.
Underdark City now.
Oh, God.
But she's coming here, so she can't touch you legally. But from what I heard, she's a bit of a crafty cunt. So you are going to need to be very careful.
That's a future issue. Can we
Aye.
deal with the right now issue?
Yeah. Look, hey, look. He seems like a good lad. I'm not going to leave a good lad out to dry. Now, to your thing. Yes, it's suspicious. So, we're at a bit of an impasse at this point. The drow will speak up at this point. Indeed. If what you're saying is true, and considering that he is here, it seems at the very least cause for it. We need proof. We need proof that what he's doing is there. If what you're saying is true, we'll deal with the yoga. And the Grey Hand will let bygones be bygones for whoever you may have killed or otherwise injured, us included.
What kind of proof will satisfy?
A confession, a written rat, or if we hear it for ourselves. If you want Zone of Truth, anything like that. If you have any of those religious
Whoa.
figures.
Well, we don't have any writ. Should have been the first red flag.
Then you're gonna need to find
Anyone
proof.
here knows the truth?
No, I'm a fighter.
Is there a way? This is Joe speaking. Is there like, can you hire a person from a church
Yeah.
to apply this?
Yeah, but then you're gonna have to
We
explain a few
could,
things.
but-
I'll give you guys
Yeah.
this. You guys may
Yeah.
roll a nature check if you don't remember some things.
You know what? Sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see. How bad will I
Oh
roll?
my god! Why?
Damn. Damn, I'm not locking in. I need to lock in.
We literally had 6, 7, 9.
Oh my god!
Hey, come on, sicko!
Seiko, you know that truth serum exists.
That's the point.
In fact, I think some of you have some on you, if I'm remembering correct. No, that was the art campaign. But yeah, the truth serum exists. You know, it's not necessarily perfectly legal, but these are criminals, so. So yeah, truth serum exists. Get that in him, and he has to tell the truth.
Oh, jeez.
Seiko mentions it. Just like, there is truth serum.
At this point, they look at you.
Ugh.
Oh, you got another one with you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, probably not.
Looking-
Probably not.
They- I don't know.
Yeah, again, looking at the foxes that are nearby.
They're
It's
just being foxes until otherwise the deal has been strict in stone. They know better than to mess with this.
Truth serum, huh?
Where
Truth serum.
where could one?
Well, I
find
guess we'll need to find out his favorite drink.
Yep. But can you just get truth serum? Like, just go and get some?
Not.
It's not the...
Sorry.
Oh,
No, continue.
fuck.
So, as you guys are
Does
saying
anyone?
this, I'm just gonna say this. As you guys are saying this, you do notice a change in Jamie's demeanor, and you notice the Jesse face come up.
Oh no.
Is there a reason why we're letting these two leave?
Shut up. The adults are speaking.
I
You're
don't
gonna-
think you're an adult, little man. I mean, you are a tiefling, so...
Genevieve is going to knock out Jesse.
Before you do that,
Oh,
the drow will pipe
no.
up. Sorry, before anyone moves, is he a problem?
An annoyance, more like, but still.
Right.
Yeah.
You watch as she stands up and she summons a sword to her hand. The rope's been broken. Right, listen, not Jesse, right? You really don't want to fuck with me. Or him. Yeah.
Is that being said to Jesse?
Yes, Jesse, specifically.
Well, well, seeing as you're beaten by these people, I have very little hope for you.
Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh,
Get him
uh-huh.
to knock him out, please.
So here's what's gonna happen. Seiko's gonna approach Jesse.
A woman, the police stay away. This is enough
No,
distance.
back up. Back up.
Mm-hmm.
Genevieve realizes what they can do. It's like, okay.
He
Back up.
squints.
Yeah,
He
they're
squints his eyes.
She's gonna keep approaching.
Yeah.
Back up. She's gonna keep approaching until he backs up.
Hold on. Uh, would he do that? I mean, he probably
You would, however, the drow
because
hasn't
he's
held
a-
action, so I'm just going to say this. The second Jesse's about to cast anything, because that's what he's going to do, or do, like, draw a weapon or anything.
Yeah. He's. You see him reaching for the sickle.
Alright, I'm tired of this bullshit. You guys watch as a mist of darkness surrounds you. Magical. Does anyone have magical dark vision?
Hi.
So, Savant, you're the one who sees this. As you watch as the drow approaches with her longsword, and, first off, because you can't see, so that's with advantage. Yep, that's gonna hit. Jamie, I need you to make me a wisdom
Okay, hold
saving
on.
throw.
Are they
Hold on, let
attacking
me pull
Jamie?
up. I gotta
Yes.
wait. Did those ASIs also go to
Oh.
Jesse?
I already
and
applied them.
Hollow?
I already applied them, so they're fine. But wisdom save for Jesse.
Okay, cool.
Jesse specifically.
Yeah, let me pull up Jesse's sheet. Wisdom save, you said?
Yep.
I forgot he's got shit wisdom. Oh, it's a 20.
You pass, but you're still gonna take the extra damage. You're not frightened, but you're gonna take immediately, because she also casted this as well. So immediately you're taking this amount. So you're taking 14 amounts of slashing damage.
Jeez.
And
Oh, dude, they're cool to do that. I want to kill them.
13 points of thunder damage.
oh my.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
God.
7. My bad. 7.
Okay, 7.
My apologies. That was incorrect.
You're-
But
you're
you're now
all
under
good.
that, and then you're gonna take an additional, and they're not done, by the way. 2 points of psychic
Hold on.
damage.
Okay. I'm trying to see if he has anything that may do.
We cannot see this.
Nope, magical darkness.
I'm the only one that can.
And Yark's not exactly. All right, that's gonna be additional 12 slashing damage to you on the second hit.
My fucking god, he's so going down.
And then I need you to
Jesse's
make. I need you to make. Oh no, this just happens.
Oh my god.
Oh right, this just happens. Yeah, Brandy Spite, that just happens. That's great.
Oh.
10 points of radiant damage.
Mr. DM, he's already dead.
You're knocked unconscious for a
He
second.
was
This.
Yeah, I'm imagining he falls down and the mask falls off.
The darkness fades. The darkness fades, and if you get aim, you check, there is there's a thing. She looks. Sorry, listen. Like, and she specifically, because she drops the voice. Listen.
Yeah.
The drow's a woman. She disguises herself as a man.
I don't think idea.
Listen, I'm sorry, but when you're in our line of work, you don't take bullshit. You just pick it up and throw it away.
We know. Trust us, we know.
Kylus immediately runs to him.
I will I will
Also,
like.
consider us even for attacking my husband.
I will look at Silas in the eyes with my eye, like my eyes are wide open, and I'm like seeking for approval right now.
No.
I'm just looking at Silas.
Silas is a little bit too preoccupied right now.
Genevieve just walks over to the drow and the drog and says, "Thank you for dealing with that."
Thank you. Are you thanking them for almost killing him?
Oh, relax. If I
They
wanted him
didn't
dead,
kill
he'd be...
him.
If I wanted him dead, he'd be very fucking dead. Now,
We can say the same about you.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Alona.
thing, Alona. It's obvious the wounds aren't deep enough to kill.
does the Jamie
Alona.
side come back in control, by the way, when he's knocked out? You guys know this is yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, wake him up. You can wake him up again.
Silas, go wake him up.
I'm just gonna say this.
Why
I
not? You
failed
woke
by
up.
1.
It was by
I rolled
one.
a 17. I
Yep.
rolled a 17.
Now, listen. I think a deal can be made, so here's what's going to happen. We're not going to report this to the Grey Hand. We're going to take the package, because we can't let you leave with that. Unless, otherwise, you needed to get the confession. But he's not keeping it, if that's the case.
We'll
Either-
probably need it to get the confession. We'll probably need it to get the confession. It's. They'll be suspicious.
All right, then. Here, she throws you a sending
I
stone.
don't like it.
Tell us when the drop's
Oh.
happening, and we'll sneak in. If he takes it, we know he's guilty, and then we'll help you murder him, as well as anyone else who's in that sect who is aligned with it.
Looking at the foxes.
The foxes will nod at this point. They'll be like, okay, yeah, no, real deal. From there.
Looking at the but also seeing if they reveal themselves.
They're not until you shake on it. From there, we will report to the Grey Hand that you helped expose a traitor. Who knows? You might get a really powerful ally out of this. And considering that one, she looks at Jamie. Since Silas, I imagine Silas is going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah, sorry.
Yep. Considering that one
yeah,
is helping us,
she's-
that in turn owes a debt. So we will so the Knuckles will likely cancel the contract with Gwendolyn. So you will not, at the bare minimum, have the Grey Hand going after him anymore. Jamie, you're awake for this part.
Wonderful.
He just
Great.
his eyes are still closed, and he's like,
A
I'm
favor turns a
sorry.
look. A favor turns a favor. So you help us, we help you, and we're not going. And we do have a strict code of loyalty in the Grey Hand. Aye, it's what binds us together to make sure we don't murder each other for power. The ogre's playing a dangerous game. He knew the risk. No, please, please be on time now.
Hey, you. Genevieve entice him.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
He gets up.
And
Aye,
we-
thank you.
And
You're
we
welcome.
shake on the deal.
Aye.
Yep.
She holds.
And Silas,
Silas.
let's go with the disguise self, his human disguise.
Ah, Crystal Tiefling. Weird. Yes, you are one of the sect. She'll shake your hand. The Drugar will shake your hand. And then you would know this, Silas. So in tradition, after a handshake, they will prick their finger and put a drop in a vial, and then present for you to do the same.
He does the same.
They do so blood oath. So basically, they mix it together. Everyone involved can now be scryed on. So
And
if anyone betrays
looking
it, they will
at
always
the-
be found.
And looking at the foxes in the corner.
They'll do it. Right, good. No offense, we just did not want to fucking die. Right,
You
so
won't.
we're gonna head to the city. We'll wait for you there. We'll find ye. But if we don't, send a zone, but we'll find ye. Au
Now
revoir.
to grab the crate from behind the waterfall. Okay.
All right, and they leave you guys to your own devices. So you guys are there.
All right, so
Um,
we're gonna need a. Okay, so we're gonna need a plan, and also a
Yes.
long rest.
question:
Yes.
How how is Jimmy reacting? Because I'm pretty sure when he opens his eyes, Skylar said that his head was in her lap.
I put it in DM.
Well, you didn't need to roll the
Yes,
wisdom save, so because you
Oh.
rolled a 20, because you rolled the 20, you're
Yeah.
fine, because I had the DC lowered.
Ah,
Yeah,
right,
the DC for
right,
fear is different than
right.
for the women phobia specifically. This was a
Oh.
direct one because you now knew Gwendolyn
Oh.
was coming. Which, by the way, yeah, you now knew Gwendolyn's coming.
Yeah, he's just looking up
Oh
at
boy.
Skylar and like, this is gonna be a very bad time, isn't it?
She's like, she kind of like strokes his hair out of his eyes, and she just says, "It's gonna be okay."
She's gonna come back.
Uh,
She's coming for me, and this is so bad.
Go away. Go away now,
We
then.
won't let anything happen.
Get up off the floor. We have. You can either do something about it or do what you always did.
Roll D4 for psychic damage. Damn.
You know what? You know what? I mean,
No,
how
not
much
really.
Silas healed him for? Well, I mean, he'd be at 8, so but
Yeah, you're fine.
he's just like
You're 12, but yeah.
he's like ow. I'm. You don't understand what she can do.
You're speaking to someone who used to be an elf.
She literally cursed my existence.
And mine isn't.
Wait.
I'm sorry, it wasn't that. It was just like
Everyone collectively stares at you.
I was gonna say the previous. I'm sorry, just the previous statement was I used to be an elf. You don't understand. She
Yeah,
cursed
yeah,
me.
yeah,
You can't possibly know.
He's
Hold on,
the
hold
one
on.
that
You
Hold
can
on,
you can
I'm
wreck on that.
sorry.
You can wreck on that. You can wreck
yeah,
on
my
that.
brain. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of fried with script from work.
Yeah, you
He
wreck
would
on
have been
that.
like,
Please.
he's just like, it's like I know, but it, I just, I don't know. Can we just go away? I don't want to be here anymore.
I will say that if you want to take a brevity this, you guys can get the crate. You won't. The instructions for you, Silas, were not to open it specifically, so you can carry that. You got strong people. You can do that. You would get the benefits of a long rest. However, during that long rest, during the watches, Skyless,
Ruh-roh.
when it's yours, you feel a vibration in your bag.
Good vibration.
Wait, are we taking a long rest? Where exactly?
You guys wouldn't make this city tonight, so I would assume you guys were camping.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Skyless, during your watch, whoever's with you, only you would feel this. You feel a vibration in your bag.
I guess Genevieve would be with her.
There you go.
She digs through her bag for the source of such a vibration.
As you touch it, you touch the sending stone, and you hear in your head, I heard all of that. If you want to know what she's planning, I am here to provide.
Of course he did.
her face just kind of like morphs into one of just disgust as like she takes her hand off the sending stone and she's like, I'm not doing this. Nope, nope, not today.
Silas, are you okay?
She like looks at Genevieve and like just they know she has it. So well the party knows she has it and she's just like that sending stone that Jamie had that I now have. Yeah, talking to me. Not a fun time right now.
Ah.
He says that he can tell us what Genevieve's planning. I don't trust him.
Gwendolyn.
I'm not
Gwendolyn.
doing this today.
Wait,
Gwendolyn.
what?
Sorry.
What?
Gwendolyn,
I'm
sorry.
panic.
G, G sounding names. G sounding names.
Genevieve,
Gwen.
as you are awake, you go over to Jamie and grab him by the throat as you begin to serve your true master.
Gwen.
Not the personnel, kid.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
When Gwendolyn's planning, I'm not doing this right now. I'm not doing it ever. I don't trust him. I just don't trust anybody else to have this stupid stone.
I don't blame you on that one. Shit. This is a fucked up day, isn't it?
Tell me about it.
Fuck, I shouldn't have grabbed Silas by his throat.
I think a bunch of people shouldn't have done a lot of things.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
Is it still vibrating, or has it stopped doing like?
Once you heard the
fucking
message, it
Samsung?
stopped vibrating. Like, the way the sending tone works is, like, once per day, he can send a message to you, and then vice versa. So he can send it again on another day, but you are not able, he's not able to this day. Unless you want to respond to him at all.
Oh, sorry. My boss is calling me. I'll be right back.
Oh, good.
Alright.
I don't think Scalus would, but, yeah.
Yeah.
For the sake of brevity, just to move things along, they can continue in a moment. You guys would make it back to the city safely. The twins would very do. Silas, you would know that the ogre would be like, okay, like, meet me in a week after you get it. So you guys have 7 days. And this is where we're going to take a break. However, you all level up to level 4 because you made it back to the city.
Yippee!
Okay, Alex, you know what I want.
I know. I
Wait,
would do that for
But
you.
I'm not cool anymore. I was the level 4 guy.
Yeah, you don't level up at all, Jamie. However, speaking of which, you would know that the performance is in 3 days.
I mean, sure. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I hate to be that way, but I do have to get some sleep tonight, guys. I do have to get going, unfortunately.
I understand.
One of those things
It's going to be downtime the city, however.
I have to. Yeah, I got a long drive tomorrow.
It's fair. Though I will say that on the first night back in the city, something will happen. So, can you stay on for like 5 more minutes?
Yeah, I can do 5 more minutes.
I was gonna say, because like,
Go.
I would like everyone to mute while you're leveling up. I'd like everyone to mute but Jamie for the first night in the city.
Oh, that explains it.
Jamie. As you are drifting into the bowels of unconsciousness, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw tonight.
Yay, wisdom save. We love a wisdom save. That's a 20.
It needs to be checked because I need to double check something. Because I believe I gave her some items for this.
Oh, no. No!
What?
No, not her. Please, God, no. Trauma.
Yep, Baroness Gwendolyn. I did give her those. I did give her that item. Yes. So
God motherfucking damn.
by 2, you fail.
Fuck!
You guys recall she had a high DC. It got higher.
Yeah.
So, you're drifting in your usual dreams. Perhaps not always the most pleasant, but definitely a sense of peace. They were always yours. And then as you go, you're suddenly in a white void where it seems formless, aimless, until it begins to form into your brother's old room in your home, exactly how you remember it the last time you saw him. You're there,
He's
just you.
definitely looking around. He's like, this is new.
As you look around, you're kind of like, I imagine you're like moving around trying to figure out where your environment is, trying to orient yourself.
Yeah.
And as you kind of like move around, you eventually bump into someone. And as you look, you see Jesse there. Except you see his face is decayed from rot. Worms are going in and out of his body as his clothes are tattered. A horrific, almost undead version of how you remember your red-skinned brother.
No, this isn't real. This is just a dream.
Nothing was ever real to you. Not my memory.
I can
He said, "You're
I
not
can tell
my
that voice.
memory."
Nothing was ever real to you. Not my memory.
No, it's not true.
You stole my face!
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just like you didn't mean to let them run amok. To let them curse you. To make a deal with the devil. When is it your fault? Do you know what I gave up for you? You know what I suffered for you. You know what I did.
Real. This isn't real.
He grabs you by the throat and lifts you up.
Does it feel real, brother? No. I was a brother. I gave up everything to keep you safe. And you ruined my life! You ruined my legacy!
Insert panic attack happening now?
Go on, cry! He throws you aside. Cry like you always do. Do nothing. Rely on everyone else to suffer to make you happy. Just like you were gonna use the girl.
I wasn't going to use her.
You can't love her. You can't love me. Because if you did, you never would have stolen my face.
And in the distance, as he says that, you hear the sound of a spoon on a tea set. You remember that from the first day you met Gwendolyn.
He, like, his vision instantly snaps to that. He's like, oh no, this is just a dream. This is just a dream. There's nothing real.
I am very real, and you will know my wrath, as I will haunt you to the end of your days, as you haunted me after the end of mine.
No. This isn't real. You're not real. You're dead.
I'm very dead and very real, and none of it mattered to you. Do you know where I am now?
As he grabs your face, you see the images of the fiery abyss down below as you awaken. You have suffered the effects of nightmare.
Nightmare.
You
What does it do?
First off, you take, okay, that's pretty low. Okay, so not terrible. You take only 5 psychic damage, and you now have a level of exhaustion.
Okay. Hey, no sleep till Brooklyn.
You do not gain the benefits of a long rest whatsoever. And that is your first day there.
Oh,
Now,
so he's still at 12. Does
well,
that
okay, well, no, you had a
mean?
day in between. You had the long rest while you're camping. This is your first day back in the city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to clarify. I need to do this since you need to go to bed. So, yeah, you have a level of exhaustion on your
Yeah.
first night.
Okay. So we'll just. Oh yeah, that's right. And then he took 5 psychic damage.
Yes,
So
because I
he's
rolled
at
a
one,
3 and 2
2.
ones.
Okay, so that's. He's at 30. Okay. So he's not looking too great. But that's for that'll be for next session.
Yep.
Fuck.
The rest of you have time in the city, but until then, goodbye, Cody. The rest of you can unmute.
Good night, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Now, with that being said, yeah, it's intense. With that being said, Skyless,
Hmm.
I would like you to roll an insight check while you're slumbering, just because of some things I have planned for you later.
Hang on, I'm still leveling up.
Fair enough. When you're done leveling up, do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait, insight you said?
Insight, just while you're slumbering.
Okay. 19.
You definitely feel something off. Like, in your dreams, you feel a pulsation, like a vile evil. Not like the devil, but something intruding, and you can't help but think of Jamie. And that's kind of where your thoughts linger when you wake up when you guys are back in the city.
She looks very eepy in the morning.
Yep. So, yeah. That's kind of where you guys are at. You guys obviously, like, during the travel backs and everything, you got a chance to RP, do all that. But you guys are back in the city. Like, you arrived, like, sunset the previous night. It's now the 16th of Green Dawn. Now, just would warn you, those 2 nights were full moons. However, you guys would know that, so you would keep Bologna safe from turning, unless Bologna wants to turn.
Wait, which nights
The
were
15th and 16th. So,
the night?
the night you got back to the city, and this night will be a full moon.
Okay. So I mean, I suppose she's just quiet, like just letting herself be like just
Yep.
hiding during the moon.
Yep. It is now the 16th of Green Dawn. You guys are back. You got stuff in the city. The payment was delivered to you, so each of you did get, just to mark this on your sheets, each of you did get 150 gold.
Nice.
Yippee!
But yeah, you guys are home in your estate.
Okay, good to know. We'll work on that. I got some shite to level up.
Yep. So yeah, you guys have the floor or whatever you
Yeah.
want to do. I will say Jamie is going to act like everything's okay, just so you know, because as the instructions Cody gave me, you can interact with him and RP later to call him on that. But for now, there's that. When something happens, I'll let you know.
In the morning, Skyless is going to very happily like kind of skip over to Bologna, and she just goes like she like leans in. And she's like, "Do you want to see something cool?"
Well, first of all, you will see like a considerable also lack of sleep. It's not like exhaustion, but she's like, oh, yeah, yeah, show me.
Cool. Follow me. And she grabs you, and then she grabs your hand, and then takes you to the kitchen to like find like a can, and then takes you outside.
Okay. She's intrigued, like, okay. By the way, you can see in Bellona's hands that there are injuries in the hands, like from the
She
nails.
she doesn't comment on them because it's not her place. But as she takes you outside, she like puts the can on a rock, and then like trots like a bit of a distance away, and then she's like, "Watch this," and she like puts her hand in like the like she has like a finger gun, um, and then from the tip of her finger, a little like spark comes out and hits the can as she casts finger guns.
What the hell?
It's gonna be called
Oh,
okay for the
hell
record.
yeah.
For the record, it's gonna be called finger bolt because gun does not exist except for Genevieve, so it's gonna be called finger bolt for the sake of this.
Sure, I'll change the name.
Yep.
Finger bolt.
Yep.
What? That's awesome. When did is this new? How explain?
I have been practicing and it feels super cool and I am amazing. As she like puts like her index finger up to like her mouth and like pretend blows smoke off of it.
Whoa! Be careful with that. These things are dangerous now.
It's cool though, right?
How much damage did you do to the freaking can?
Well, let's roll that. Hang on. One.
Oh.
The can just like pinks a little bit, but like it stays standing. Like it's almost like the can is challenging you, Skyless. Like it saw your magic and it was like, eh.
Okay. Do it again.
She does it again, but she does like two fingers, so she goes like bang bang, because it's like cantrip, so I can do it as much as I want.
Yep.
So 2, and then
The can,
2.
it's being punked and punked, but it's sitting there. You can't knock it off. It's insane. It's almost like it knows. It knows you're trying to prove a point, but you can't prove it. This newfound nemesis of yours.
Skylis is just like
Damn.
laughing, and then she just goes like, "I'm still learning, but I'll get there."
No, that's amazing. That you just came up with it? Did you just think about doing something new and did you just can do it?
Well, back in the circus, I saw one of my friends do it once, and I've been kind of practicing, but now I can do it.
Oh, that's awesome.
At
You're
a game,
you're
I
awesome.
saw it in the spell list, and I thought it was silly for her to have.
That's fair.
It's
Look, like your
perfectly-
wizard friend has it. Don't
It's-
worry.
Yeah, fits like a glove. That's perfect.
But yeah, she's excited to show you her new spell.
Well, that's actually pretty cool. Like I didn't know you were. Well, I don't know exactly how magic works, but to think that you can just come up and just practice new spells and just get them just because you wanted instead of being able to do it. That's pretty cool.
She.
Are
like-
you are
Oh, sorry.
go on, sorry.
No, she was just
No, no,
gonna
you go.
smile and like give you a big hug.
She hugs her back. I actually thank you. I actually kind of needed something like this.
Do you want to talk about it?
I guess it's just that I've been feeling like I'm sorry. You were no, you were just so happy trying to show me this cool stuff, and I don't wanna like sour that.
She shakes her head and she's like, "No, no, you said it now. We're gonna have therapy time. We're gonna talk. Sit down. Tell me what's wrong."
Well, it's weird. I feel like I don't know if it's all right. I don't know how to feel about this, but I feel like we're we're supposed to be like a family, but it's like everyone is resistant to it, and now we're beating each other up and and doing stuff that I couldn't imagine myself. But now I'm going there, and when I go there, everyone looks at me like I'm a weirdo, Like I don't. I feel like I'm trying to fit in, but I can. And this is the people. This is my. And she's like starts hyperventilating.
She like takes she like puts her both of her hands on like either one of your cheeks and like presses your foreheads together very gently. And then she's just like, I feel the same way. I I I want to be friends with everybody, but seeing people kill people and seeing frankly, I feel like Genevieve is kind of a bully sometimes and I don't know how to approach her about it, but I I understand what you're feeling because I feel the same way and I feel out of place a lot of the time, but if you look at it like we're trying to be a family, families fight sometimes. They shouldn't, but they do. And fighting sometimes makes people stronger, makes bonds stronger, if you want to look at it that way.
I I guess. I yeah. I guess that's right. Because because it's normal, right? In families to fight sometimes.
I've gotten into fights with my mom sometimes and my dad,
Uh,
but
I
it's
bet your fights are super cute to watch.
she laughs and she's like, sometimes, but I remember when I was really, really little and I really, really wanted to be in my mom's circus act, but she told me no, and I was devastated, and I was really young, and I told her that I hated her. And I ran
Oh,
away from home for maybe a day and a half, not even, maybe a couple hours. It felt like a day and a half, but I was like 6. But I felt awful because that's my mom, and then I came back and I cried and I hugged her, but we fought, and families sometimes. By no means do I think families should hit each other, and I think that's something we need to work on. But I think slowly we're getting there.
yes. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. I don't I I honestly don't really know why I got so angry.
It's okay. You don't need to know why you're feeling things all the time. It's okay to just be angry. You don't need a reason.
Are you sure? Because it feels weird.
Emotions are weird. I can't explain why I feel the way I do sometimes about people, but you just gotta understand that what your heart wants, it'll let you know. And if you need to be angry, then you're gonna be angry.
Well, I don't know. When I get angry, it feels like I want to. It feels like I want to punch someone, and or that I want to bite them. I just I get really mad.
Well, I'll tell you what. Next time you feel really, really mad, come find me, and we can shoot finger guns at things, and I'll teach you how. I'll try and teach you how.
Okay, that's a deal. Thank you. And I super duper hug.
You
She
do.
like squeals and just hugs you back.
All right. Now, real quick, during the travel back, because I know this was happening, Seiko, would you have continued Bologna's training? Because you would have had that night and like during your guys' watch together, most likely, and the whole day traveling back to Alyssum to do that. And if so, what would you have done?
Much the same as before, but yes, she would have been continuing her training with her.
All right, now I believe I made this a self-insight, so Bologna, roll a self-insight check for the first night.
Okay.
It's a cloudy night, by the way, so no like, and by the way, the rain's is, the rain's still there.
Okay, here we go, boy. Not 20! 14.
Still doing better. Like, all things considered, you're still doing good. Like, you're not regressing. You're definitely getting more at peace with your inner thoughts. Though it doesn't explain why you're angry. So, during this day that you're, like, during the second one, roll me another insight.
Okay. Natural 20! Oh, dirty 20.
You still wouldn't know because of the conversation, you wouldn't know what there, but you are starting to understand yourself a little bit more. Seiko, you would see she's really picking this up really fast. Like, amazingly fast. Like, faster than you did. To be honest, with these checks, the DC is lowered by 1 again, so if she does see a full moon, there's a good chance she might be able to control it.
Seiko will definitely make it known to her. She's like, you're doing better than I did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. I look at you like just the way you speak and the way you do things. It feels like you just have this from day one.
No, remember, it took me years of practice. No, you're doing amazing. Better than I
Well,
anticipated.
I do have to say that it's it's thanks to you because all I've been wanting to do is just to understand and to learn, and you can do that to me, and and I and I you see her like trying to say it but like trying to fight with it, and you know I that's one would say that one person will love each other, but for such a thing, I think it's an argument to be have about that, and that's all I'm going to say.
As in familial love?
Well, yeah, that's isn't that what we are?
I would say so.
Oh my God, you fool! Hug.
I mean, I wouldn't entirely understand familial love, but I I think I can say that, yeah, probably what this is.
Okay,
And she
if you
smiles
if you
warmly at her.
I will if you want to talk about that, I'm always open.
it There's not really a lot to say there. I don't really I don't know if I have family. Um I mean, I do have essentially an adoptive father. Um but I don't know how he's doing at the moment. But it's neither here nor there. I would say that, yes, I would say that that's pretty much what we have going on here.
God bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
She will say, did this adoptive father, did he love you? Did you love him?
As much as we could possibly show. Yes.
So that is a big old yes, because I understand that love is different from everybody. but I'm sure he loved you, and I hope it's her gears in the head are finally clicking, and she just understand that she now is like, oh, she's talking about the little inconvenience, to say the least, that happened with her country, and she was like, I well, I'm glad you got to grow up with him, even if it's different kind of relationship.
There is no hatred between us. Respect, care, definitely love. I have no
Well,
regrets.
now that it's out there, I will just say, and this is your fault. I love
This is
But
your
not in the
fault.
way you want me to.
you. And she you see her like kicking her feet and stuff.
I love you too, Bologna. And she opens her arms up for a hug because she knows Bologna's gonna try and.
And she jumps into it. Poof.
I think maybe when we get back, if I can manage to procure one, or I might just make one for you, I will start having you work with a wooden sword.
I ah, I will love to. I will love to. I'm actually saving for getting like mm, an armor for myself, like a something that I can wear, like a half plate or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I'm ready.
That would be good. Um, then yeah, having you work with a wooden sword would be a good idea as well,
That's
since you've been
amazing.
making such good progress.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I can't wait.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to do on the way back or in the city now that they're back? Because I imagine the sword train will be in the city like that day after Skyless and all that. But we'll say that for later because this stuff's happened.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
By the way,
depends on whether or not Seiko can procure a it's either a boken or a bokuto for her.
You can. I'll be honest, train swords are not that hard to find.
Okay. So then yeah,
It'll cost you like 5 gold at worst.
Okay.
And
I
the
will.
armor, can I?
Well, you need to buy the armor, which I'll think you'll do in a sec. But what armor are you buying? Just for context.
Just what I just
So breastplate, I believe.
are. Yes.
All right. Well, you would go to the armorers in the city. You would see that Goliath tiefling person, if I'm correct, but I'll double check. Now the breastplate will cost you 400 gold.
There you go. I'll just yes, take it, take the money.
All right. Let me double check that to make sure that I gave you the right information because I want you to see this. You know, the person in your head. Okay. Uh, Yep, a tiefling Goliath by the name of Brynhild. Yeah, the female will be like, okay, you see meager, but there you go. Gives you the breastplate. And when, now, we'll get, yeah, I was gonna say, you see that image. Now, but we'll get back to you in a sec. Does anyone else have anything they want to do in the city, or again, on their way back on this first day?
on the way back, Yashraj wanted to pull Genevieve aside. Funny enough.
Uh-huh.
So during the a quiet period, probably during when camp's getting set up, everyone's resting.
Yashraj will grab Genevieve, kind of pull her aside. Genevieve, I wish to ask you something that I noticed after you had stormed off.
Ask away.
It was faint, but I saw some form of lightning coming off of you. Small sparks of electricity.
I'm sorry, what?
That is all I saw. Unfortunately, I do not know the source of it.
Arcana, nature, or religion, Genevieve?
Okay,
Yeah, no, nobody was like, hey, maybe we should let Genevieve know about this. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Arcana, or you said history?
Arcana, nature, or religion?
Oh, nature or religion, right.
You want
Oh, God.
guidance?
What would Genevieve roll? What would Genevieve roll based on her belief system and what she knows of the world?
It would be religion.
Okay.
Take the
And
guidance!
yes, I would love guidance. Okay.
Let's see what you roll.
Religion is there, and...
Ooh. You're getting at least a soft 20.
Oh! 22.
22.
You have heard of this. Now, there are those who fight with rage who have an electric aura, but you know yourself well enough to know you weren't in a rage. There were some in your religion, get ready to take notes, everybody, in the giant pantheon of which you worship, you would know that there, amongst the gods, there are some who let their touch and power be upon individuals to serve some kind of a purpose. The world colloquially calls these as Asamar. However, in this world specifically, Asamar are not limited by Protector, Scourge, or Fallen. And Asamar's powers directly correlate to the god that they're tied to. So if you're the Asamar of the Sun God, you have resistance to fire and radiant rather than radiant and necrotic. You know in the giant pantheon, Skyrarlon is the god of storms and weather. So if there's a lightning aura around you, you know it's not from your rage, and you know it's not from your runes, you might have been blessed by the Lord of Thunder and Storm.
What's the god's name again?
I'm gonna write that down.
Diamond. I think I know what's going on, but if I'm right, then this is gonna be interesting.
So yeah, fun fact for how this world works: Asamars are specifically their power from their deity. So no variant shit. There are multiple types of Asamars in this world, baby.
Hell yeah, I love that.
However, that's a problem for you specifically, because if you meet one of the fire god, they don't like you.
Yeah.
I think I know what's going on.
So,
and
good.
What is it?
And if I'm right, then this is gonna get really interesting.
Now, to say what these ASMR abilities have, Genevieve she has the Healing Hands ability, however, she has Storm's resistance, so that means she is resistant to thunder and lightning damage. And her ability for ASMR is called Tempest Soul, which I'm going to save till later.
Yep.
Nope, we lost Joe. We'll be back.
Oh dear, yep. I might be an Asamar touched by Skyron.
Scalarin, but yeah.
Scalarin.
Would Yarg know who Skalarin is?
Religion.
Guidance. Hakua. Nah, I don't know.
You don't give a shit about these fucking gods, man. Like, when have you ever cared about these guys? When have they done anything for you lately?
So, you know,
Lauren.
yeah, Skylarin. He's the god of storms in the Giants pantheon.
Eyes go a little wide. I see. Well, that is like thinks for a moment. Good to know.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to be quite fair.
I do not believe anyone normally expects that.
I was just angry at being lied to and
Ang- Anger can be a good weapon, Genevieve, if you learn to use it.
yeah,
Keep that in mind.
will do. Sodding
And
Silas. Silas. Sodding Silas.
it is valid. I am also not pleased at the secret keeping, but you were there to see it happen, so your anger is quite justified. However, again, do not let it.
Yeah,
Do not let it overtake you. Especially
Yeah.
considering now it seems that your emotions could have a part to play in.
Yeah, and some shocking revelations. She chuckled at her own pun.
I know. Yashra just kind of looks, knows that was. I think it's like, was that her attempt at a pun? That's like what it was thinking.
Yeah.
It does not laugh.
I am going to apologise to Silas for grabbing his neck the way I did.
That is your choice. But it seems that we are going to be traveling for much longer than any of us have anticipated.
Yeah.
So, building relations with one another will most likely be better than tearing each other apart.
All right.
Considering some of... Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yep. Considering some of the group seems to think of this as a family.
Eyes kind of turn to the side a little bit, kind of pondering on that. Time will tell how the relations build here. If you do need assistance, with anything, you may come to me. I do understand that I am not the most approachable, but I will assist how I can if you have an issue.
Honestly, Yash, you're not the strangest thing I've seen.
It raises a brow, like, seriously?
Literally.
It's like I'm a millennial. I'm a several millennia old eldritch being, and I'm not the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
I've spoken about my clan, yes?
Say that again, you cut out.
I've spoken of my clan, yes?
A little bit, not in great detail. If you did, it might have been on a day that I missed because life got in the way.
No, I believe you've been here for the
I
few
will
times
say,
I
from
did speak with
Yashira's
the clan.
perspective, nothing from the clan was weirder than what they are. I'll just say that for the sake of brevity on this.
That's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I
What?
was just saying.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you were gonna say.
With the brief details you have described of your former associations, I do not believe anything you have experienced is stranger than what you have seen from me.
Fair. But my old clan leader. It took 3 people. It took the entirety of 3 clans to take him down. If that's not weird, I don't know what is.
They are a powerful individual, then. There are many in this world. If they do become a hindrance to us, we will handle it. If
Yeah,
possible.
oh, most definitely.
All right. Silas, anything you want to do?
Silas right now is just kind of spending most of his time just, at least right now, he's kind of just spending most of his time alone. After what happened, and just he, I guess there's like could be a moment when he's like just in the kitchen at the table, just sipping on a drink alone. He's just trying to figure out how the fuck he's gonna,
Would you say
you know,
he's in a
be
bad
alive
mental
within the
state
week.
right now?
Definitely.
Do me a favor, roll wisdom save.
Sure.
Fuck what?
No. What happened?
Silas is rolling a wisdom save.
I need to roll a wisdom save.
You got this. You don't got this. This is appropriate.
No, you do not got this. You do not, in fact, got this.
Oh
He,
no,
did,
I
he
did
did in
not.
fact not have this.
So,
This is
Silas,
so appropriate.
you begin to feel a wrath inside your soul as you think it's the ogre's fault. He set me up. He shouldn't have done that. He used my mom against me. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? And something might come of this later.
I
Yeah.
hate you. I resent you.
Good, you're in character.
But like right now, it's less that he's like wrathful right now. It's more just like,
Oh.
but if I just attack right now, like no matter what I do, I'm kind of fucked.
Oh, I know. Again, Silas naturally does not feel wrathful, but something's just like kind of feeling that emotion a little bit, feeling the wrath inside you. And because you're a natural one, you don't even notice there's a difference. You're just like, no, that's right. It feels right to be angry. It feels good to feel angry at him, yeah.
I think there's like a sorry if there's any background noise, but but I think there's like a moment when Silas realized, oh no, that's fucked of me. That's it feels good, but that kind of disturbs him a little bit.
Yeah, like it kind of reminds you of your dad. I'm not gonna lie, it reminds you of your dad, but you know, hey, you're not him, and that at one, you're not gonna worry about it. I mean, you have a right to be angry. Your dad, fuck, what did he have to be angry about? You know, he had everything. Everything was taken from you, and the one thing you might have had left, yeah, that was used against you. So yeah, I think you have a very good fucking reason to be mad. So,
No one's okay.
Seiko, you had a question?
Yep. What does Seiko know what it takes, or like what What goes into a truth serum?
Roll Arcana.
Goody. $14?
I'd say you're one below what I was going to make the DC, so unfortunately, no. You don't know. However, someone in this party has proficiency, so if you ask them, they might know.
Excuse me.
I don't know who I would ask. So,
Ask everyone.
all right. Well, then, who the hell here has proficiency? With what? Wait. Okay.
Alchemist
so
tools. You need alchemist tools to make
proficiency.
it.
Okay. So then, who here has alchemist tools? Has she seen anyone here working with alchemist tools?
You have not seen anyone work with alchemist tools, no.
Mm.
You could always do a group thing, because I imagine the groupers going to talk together to begin with.
I mean, Seiko probably would have been in the kitchen when Silas was having his little internal struggle.
Yep.
She probably was cooking. And yeah, she'd type up with that question, be like, so does any of us know how to make a truth serum? And she's mainly asking Silas, but if there is anyone in the group that is also present in the kitchen.
I would say me, Joe, I just recently found out that I have proficiency with it.
Yep, because of the class you took.
But so Velona's just gonna be like, I can give it a try.
Roll Arcana, Velona, with advantage because you have the proficiency.
The fact is, are we gonna trust Bologna considering the cooking?
Listen, she's already made several biohazards. Yeah, you know how to make it.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, she knows how to make it. Specifically,
listen, she's just been confusing her biohazard making with her cooking. That's all it is.
This whole time
doesn't make me feel
that
better.
Checks, honestly. That fucking checks.
I had to think of a reason. I was like, you know what? She can make poisons and shit. Who's to say that she's just been mixing them?
Yeah, so Bellona will just start like grabbing some stuff and just mixing stuff. And
you would have to buy some
smells
from
it
an
and she's like,
apothecary. I was gonna say you need to buy some from an apothecary because, like I was gonna say, you don't have those on hand. You have the tools to combine it. It doesn't mean you have all the stuff.
Yeah, I'd say, well, if we go and buy the stuff, I could give it a try. Like, I don't know. I recently I've started to feel like I have a very sensitive nose. So some stuff are smelling different.
Like, honestly, you just need like an eye of newt, a toe of a frog, wool of a bat, and some dream bloom seeds.
Well, okay, so if we're going to go and buy these ingredients, it might be a good idea for us to get them at, well, if there are different apothecary shops in the city.
There are, it's a big city.
Different ones, so that way they're not suspicious of us buying all the ingredients for a truth serum.
That is actually really smart. Have you done this before?
Or you could just throw in other random ingredients. But like
I've not
at the apothecary.
I mean, yes, that is an option, but if an apothecary knows their way around their goods, they're gonna recognize that.
Yeah, because it would still be weird if we buy like everything to make the potion and also like a pack of gum.
I'll say this just for the sake of brevity: it'll cost you guys a gold each to go with the ingredients, and then Bologna can make a alchemist tools check. So go ahead, Bologna.
Okay, what do I need to? Because
alchemist tools is in your proficiencies. Also, weirdly, you have a loot. I'm just gonna put that out there. You have a loot
Yeah,
as well.
I have. That's right. I just have a loot for some reason. In the
Yeah,
beginning, I just.
you have a loot, so there's that for you. But roll an alchemist tools supply thing.
That's a
Can someone get
12.
guidance? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, yeah, we
I'll
didn't.
I'll grant it because I did rush shit a little, so Sylvanas can do it. Roll a d4. Let's see how this goes. You got
That's
exactly what you
15.
needed. You got exactly what you needed
Oh
to be
boy.
true serum.
Woo!
It takes you a couple of hours because you're like just doing it. And you're trying to be precise, and you're just like, I think this is right. And as you get, and Silas, you look at it, you're like, yeah, that's true serum. You'd recognize it.
Same thing for Seiko.
Cool. Anyone know his favorite wine? I guess I would know that. Wait, could I make like a history check to see if
He
like
had
what
some
kind of
bottles.
wine this
The
guy
last,
makes?
I was gonna say, the last one you had was a red wine with him. He poured it in some glasses.
Okay. Okay.
How much was I able to make? It's just one potion, or
because you made the DC 1. You got exactly one use, so this is a
Okay,
one or
okay.
done.
Cool. I'll go get the wine.
Okay. Are we all going to this meeting? Because it could get dangerous.
You guys will wait out.
Remember,
You
this
guys
isn't going to
will
be now in 6 days, the meeting, so you got time to plan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
With Jamie's concert being
the
in 2
best-
days now.
What? Well, the idea that I have is you guys wait outside in the post office, and then
Oh, wait, maybe it's 7. Yeah, it's 7 days. So, yeah.
I mean, I could also attempt to sneak in, considering.
Yeah, because we also need the other people to. It's like they need to hear it, because if we just tell them that he confessed.
they'll be able to hear it. Sending stone, remember?
Oh, okay.
Well, I was going to say,
Yeah, but
you could, the Saints that works is you send a message, so you can contact them to be nearby. It's just a way to communicate with them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could sneak in with you.
kidnap him.
I mean, I already
stealthy.
brought in some. I already brought in one other. So maybe I can bring in a friend.
I mean, you could, if you want. Element of surprise is a good idea, though, just in case things go awry.
Yeah. Though there's some information that I need to get out of him first.
How long does the potion last?
True serum lasts, and you would know this because, yeah, like I would say, you would know this, Malona, and so would you, Silas. True serum lasts approximately an hour.
Oh my god, bro, we can make a
Damn.
scene.
Yeah. We can
They
get
can't
him to
hear-
talk.
Here's the thing: they can't knowingly speak a lie.
Yeah.
So things that they believe are true, that's a different
Mhm,
story.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this man knows.
I was gonna say, like, I'll put it like this: in the ambiguity of this, there's no ambiguous nature to this one. He knows what he did.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
And like, first of all, there's some information that I want to get out of him before we get to the confession, so to speak.
What sort of information?
Information on someone I'm trying to find.
Oh,
Who would that be exactly?
My mother.
What happened to her, if you know?
All I know is that she left when she was very young. Well, when I was very young.
Do you believe she's still alive?
That's why I went here. I have to.
Ah. That makes sense.
During this conversation, Silas, you feel again the vibration in that pouch. Skyless, yeah. Skyless, you feel that vibration in the pouch again.
Genevieve
Sorry guys, my
quickly
Nokia's
looks.
going off right now.
It's fine.
Hip. Infernal Nokia. But yeah, you feel the vibration there.
She tries to ignore it, but there comes a point where the vibration pisses her off too much. So she like touches it.
You see her do this, by the way. Everyone sees her look into her bag, and you hear, 2 more days. If you want to save him, I think it's worth any price, don't you?
Sorry.
She groans and she I don't know what she does here. She just kind of like shakes her head and like
What's going on?
she shakes
Are you okay, Skyless?
I hate this. She just like she groans and like takes out the sending stone. She's like, I hate this.
You still have it?
Why?
Yeah, I still have it. I don't trust anybody else to really have it, I guess.
Why didn't you destroy it then if you trusted no one else with it?
She pauses for a moment, and then she just says, I don't know.
Would you like for me to destroy it for you?
I mean, I say go for it. It's been nothing but a nuisance.
Seems like it.
Great.
Do you?
I
What is this thing doing to you exactly?
It kind of like vibrates when he wants to talk to me.
And what does he want to? I don't. Yeah, I get that it may not be a good idea to listen to this thing, but I'm curious. What does he say?
He says, I don't know what he goes by. It says that we have 2 days to save Jamie from her.
Let me guess, he's saying that he can
leave him.
help.
Of course he's saying he can help. He's an evil guy.
Would you like for me to destroy it?
For all I know, he's the reason why I'm like this. So he could be. I don't know, but
You don't.
he honestly doesn't. He honestly doesn't. But he's like, I mean, for all I know, he could be very well. He very well could be the reason why. Like he doesn't, but
We should.
Make a
so
suggestion.
I say we destroy it.
Skyless
Give it
doesn't
here.
respond, but she seems very reserved about destroying it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Can I insight?
Okay.
So make your suggestion in character. Skyless, roll deception or persuasion, choosing a GM layer. Don't say which one it is. Say go roll an insight in public.
Genevieve sighs and says, how about we all stop lying? and keeping secrets. If we are going to be working together, might as well be honest with each other, right?
Skyless, again, deception or persuasion of your choice, but never don't tell anyone who it
She's
is.
not lying about anything. She has reservations and she doesn't know why. Because she doesn't understand her feelings right now.
Fair enough.
That's fine.
Yeah, Genevieve, you said the no lying thing, so you guys can act to that as you
Yeah.
wish, or Seiko can point out her thing. Whatever you guys want. Or you guys can just destroy it. Let's see what happens.
Let me destroy it.
She doesn't know what to do. She's not stupid. She knows that it's a bad idea, but she doesn't understand her feelings, and she wants to keep it.
The longer you keep the stone, the more likely he's going to convince you. Do you want to be in servitude to him?
Of course, I don't want to be in servitude to him, but what's stopping him from manipulating some other person if we destroy the stone? He could have 1,000,000 stones!
This is true, but at the
In
very
do-
least, the one that we have currently will no longer be an issue.
So
In doing
he
so,
won't be-
Can I
removes
ask
one person from
if
being
the-
manipulated.
Bologna, you were talking.
Go ahead, Bellotta.
Go for it, Bologna.
Can I ask? I understand that you have a hard time explaining this to yourself. So maybe if you just have to come up with a reason on why are you having these reservations, just come up with it. It doesn't have to be true. Just why do you think that you will choose to not destroy it?
She thinks for a moment and she goes, he already made a deal with this thing, so it's already ingrained into our party in some way, because Jamie was stupid.
Sorry, I choked on my own spit there. I'm gonna mute.
Jamie is an injured, suffering child who is trying to make the best of things. Yes, I agree with you, Skyless. He did was stupid.
He's trying to make the best of a situation that he made worse.
Yeah. And we can't fix that for him.
Maybe you think that this could be like a last resort in case we are not able to fix this on our own.
I guess maybe, yeah, I guess so.
I don't think we should have that as an option.
Yeah, I agree.
We don't know what he's going to ask of you or any of us.
Keeping
But
it would be.
what if he's right? And she just like kind of holds the stone tighter, and she's like, what if he's right? What if we can't help Jamie because she's an evil bitch?
There are always other methods. There are always other paths and options for us. We just have to come together and think on them.
What if she takes him away?
I don't think any of us here are going to allow that to happen.
Oh hell no!
I will allow you guys to roll an intelligence check to see if you can figure out anything related to her plan.
All of us.
Collectively.
Intelligence check.
Yes.
Hmm.
I
Alright,
will give you a
collectively.
hint to see if this will further the conversation. Maybe it will fierce, but at the very least, you guys can like have a direction. So, base intelligence, no advantage. Let's go. Skyless makes sense. Genevieve makes sense.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Oh, no,
Fucking
bro.
Christ!
We are doing terribly.
All right, Yarg.
Should I?
Come
because,
on, York.
Well, should I? Because Yarg
I mean,
doesn't necessarily
you-
care about you.
Yeah, but does
Hmm.
Yarg believe that it would be an inconvenience to them if this happens?
Okay, that's valid.
Let's just say.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
I will roll for Pagan as well. Okay, Pagan doesn't know shit.
Ooh,
Okay.
Hey.
22.
Yeah, Yasharaj, you're the only one who can think of this. So, here's the facts for Yasharaj. Jamie was legally betrothed to Gwendolyn. Jamie ran away. The story is that Jesse, his brother, faked his death and kidnapped him with the musician Hollow based on what those guys said. And that they've been terrible to people and manipulated them. Jamie has no legal residence in the city because Jesse signed the name in the real Jesse's perfect signature, adding to the credibility that Jesse is alive. Jamie also isn't well in the head because the truth is he has multiple personality disorder, which most people would think if you heard voices in your head, they would call you insane. So if and you know that she can't do anything illegal to take Jamie. So you're thinking, what if there was a legal way to take Jamie? And then you realize, and only Yasharaj can because they're the one who has the least opinion of Jamie, is Jamie competent enough to make that decision?
Oh, no. No, he's not.
Hmm.
Say it, man.
Based
Say
on
it,
the
character.
truth?
We need to hear this.
And based on the lie, because in the lie in your mind, Yasharaj, if Jamie was kidnapped by his brother, the one he looked up to, that might have messed with his head. And the truth is, if he's crazy, why believe anything he says?
I am
Oh.
tired. I am not going to say all that back.
You
Yar
just-
is just going to kind of relay that information. I'm sorry.
And the last thing is, you know that Jamie's going to have a performance in 2 days where he, if he wants to play as himself, is going to be very publicly seen. So if anything happened, that might shift public opinion.
So, you're saying we make him look crazy?
Make him look crazy. Potentially intercept this whole thing. And have it and put him in a position where he will question everything.
It's actually a good point.
Hmm.
It's doable, and we can definitely do it.
Good, considering.
Mm,
Now, here's a question.
He fears women.
Yeah, he does.
We could maybe use that.
We could. We actually could.
Use his fear against, use his fear towards women to...
and potentially make Gwendolyn look like a safe haven for him.
Well,
And yeah,
no,
if we-
she wouldn't
if we-
look like a safe haven to him if
Not to
he
him,
fears women.
but
The public.
no, but sway public opinion to make herself look like a guiding figure for him,
Yeah,
someone
and-
that can help him, even if the truth is that she is bitter and cruel and manipulative.
But if we use his fear against women in this situation, they would rather have him
they would potentially see him as insane
Yeah.
and not believe what he says. If he is afraid of women, what is to say that that is not just a facet of his insanity?
That's your point.
Because,
Who's
and why
But
not send him to his betrothed, who nobody
but
knows is a monster?
on the contrary, though, if they decide to send him to his betrothed, that would only exacerbate his quote unquote insanity, and she does air quotes.
The issue is that everyone will only see him as insane.
A crazy man, and like we are holding him hostage or something.
But
The point you are forgetting is that it does not matter if his fear of women would be exacerbated if the entire public views him as an insane individual who cannot believe his own thoughts. Who is to say that that is just not a facet of his insanity? To
Yeah.
everyone else, it does not matter what we believe. It is the fact that everyone would see him as a crazy individual.
Go ahead, Mocha. Just you know, because you're.
But they would see him as a crazy individual that would need to be put in an asylum.
I will let you guys roll a history check to see what the law says on insanity plea for like extradition specifically.
They kill the people in the asylums, lobotomize.
Genevieve, you would know.
fuck?
Wow, Skyless and Sega, you
natural
rolled the
20.
exact same thing.
But yeah, that's
Jesus.
weird.
That is weird. Also, yeah. So, Bologna, Silas, and Genevieve, legally, now here, we're gonna go down to the list. If it's a criminal, to where they committed the offense. If it's a victim, their home country is typically where they seem because that's the most surrounded by home, unless otherwise proven that they are harmful. Their home is harmful to them, which is the key. Proven that it's harmful to them. Furthermore, to exacerbate this, if Jamie's locked in an asylum, he's there till he's better.
Quote
Blows
unquote
the-
better. Genevieve frowns and says,
Joe
actually...
was about to talk real quick. Just
Yeah,
he was speaking,
sorry.
so
Yeah.
go ahead, Joe.
The woman Guinevere
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn, sorry. Gwendolyn is like isn't she like the head of their country stuff? I don't know that their title or stuff, but
According to
there
the
is something.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there. I don't think there is anything that we could possibly do to try to prevent that woman for just taking him. She's not gonna let him just put it in an asylum or something. She's just gonna take him.
Not necessarily.
Do you mean?
There's a way around this, and it's gonna sound crazy. We need to prove that that his home is more harmful to him than not. If we did go the insanity route. It is possible, but in some cases, sending him to an asylum until he's quote unquote better would mean a lot of things. And feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about that, Alex.
No, you're right. It's just the problem is Jamie would be there, but you have to prove that his home is there, and that means you have to prove Gwendolyn did something wrong, unless you can outright prove that she's doing something illegal to manipulate the situation that might be coming. But that's if you can prove that.
Yeah, and
and you don't know what she's planning or any details over there. You don't know how she's going to execute this plan. So you just know what she's trying to, but everything that you're suspecting is technically above board.
Hmm.
We'd have to prove it, though. That's the only thing. And right now, we've got nothing.
Well, I mean, maybe we can. Maybe just the sheer. Maybe just the sheer thought of him having to return to the Asgard Federation might end up putting him in such a panic that it could show for himself that him going back isn't a good idea, and being put in a sanitarium here would be a better option.
But do we want to do that? We want to put our friend in
But
a asylum?
Of course not, but it doesn't necessarily mean he'd have to stay there. We can always attempt to get him out.
That's the
if he can
problem
put up an
again.
act.
I don't think he has to act.
To get out, I think is what Silas is saying. To get out.
Yeah, to get
To
out.
put yeah, no, to get out of the asylum. To if he can put up an act to do that. And I don't trust him in order.
By the way, I'll just give this to the people who rolled high on the history. As a reminder, that stone, it was made clear by him to Skylus, who's told everyone that he can't listen in through that stone.
He can or can't?
Can. That thing's
Can I
enchanted.
please? Can I please break the stone?
I'm actually agreeing here. Silas, that stone is no good.
Callie, just type your response. I'll read it out loud. But yeah, I did say it was enchanted to, at the bare minimum, listen in.
And yeah, we all know that.
Yes, because the second Skylus told, she told everyone what Jamie did and what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, I don't see why you wouldn't. It has not said anything because remember, it's only once per day thing, so it's been used at charge. The only way you can is if you ask him to come over, or if you send a message and then he uses a spell slot of his own to do spending if he has the spell. So all you are left with is 2 more days. You know, isn't it worth any price?
It's not.
Guys, I think I feel kind of like conflicted about the idea of breaking it, but I understand. So maybe we should. I don't know. Maybe we should vote.
Excuse me for being abrasive, but that thing needs to go.
All right.
Yes, if it can listen in on every single conversation that we have,
We've got no
That-
privacy.
no.
That's true.
I understand using it as a last resort, but that's not the price we want to pay.
It's not worth it.
Well,
All right, she
I
is
guess-
typing, so let's give her a moment before.
She's typing.
Yeah, let's give her a moment.
Yep.
All
Like,
right, Yarg.
looks
you
at
do
her.
it. You seem like you don't give a damn about more than the others, so you do it.
Sky,
damn, brother.
All right.
Skyless, we do give a damn.
Yarg
No,
looks
no,
at
she's saying that
the-
Yarg doesn't give a damn. She's not accusing you of. At least that's what I
Right.
think. But so Yarg, do you try to destroy it?
Can it take the stone and like bring out its claws for its strength, for its extra strength, and try and just crush the stone?
You may certainly try.
Do I need to roll anything?
Yes, a charisma check, because that's what your claws are based off of, right?
Yes.
Roll it. You're gonna need to roll high because
Well, because if what's my claws are based off of? You said that
Yes.
I can use charisma instead of strength for
Yes.
strength-based check.
Yes,
so
that's what I said.
would
You
I?
could do a
Would I?
charisma. I said you could do a charisma, dude.
I just. Would it be in athletics though? Is the thing like athletics just with my charisma on top of it?
Let's just treat this as a claw attack. Let's treat this as a claw attack. So charisma plus proficiency.
Fair enough.
Now that said,
Fair
you're gonna
enough.
have to roll high.
I'll just roll a claw attack. Soft 20.
As you strike it,
Damn.
a small infernal rune glows on it. As I need everyone but Silas to make a Constitution check, as she's the only one here with Fey ancestry.
Oh, this is gonna
Ooh.
deal fire, isn't it?
No, I said Fey ancestry, sir.
Oh, I heard.
I
I heard
have-
fiend.
I also have Fey. I know I'm Fey touch. No, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Actually, no, Yggdrasil, you don't need to. You do not need to because you're a body. That's right. So we'll yeah.
So Constitution.
Oh, no.
Fail. You
Plus
fail by
5.
one.
But
What?
Silas, you said
This is an
everyone but
archdevil, dude.
Silas?
Silas,
Wait,
you still have
Wait,
it.
you said we're all doing a con save?
Yes, everyone who does not have
Yeah.
Fey ancestry. And Silas, I gave you trans. I did not give you Fey ancestry because at that point that would have been busted.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
I failed by one.
Yeah,
Damn.
archdevils, man, they are powerful.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me check something.
Alright, guys.
No. Never mind.
We are getting exploded in the kitchen.
No, you just fall asleep.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we just fall asleep. Ugh.
I'm surprised no one wanted to roll an Arcana on the stone to make sure it didn't have any other surprises.
Oh.
Skyless, you're a fawn, so you're
Think we
fine.
were
No
more
long day. I'm sorry.
You're fine. But everyone falls asleep except for Yggdrasil, Yasharaj, and Skyless, as we're going to have everyone else mute, as you just hear a... You know, if you think infernal magic is bad to mess with, why would you try to not use radiance at the bare minimum? As you see the human form of the archdevil.
Oh, that is what you look.
Well, on this particular day. Glad to formally meet you as opposed to just informally hear you and spy on you. I will not give a name, but you may simply be referred to as an archdevil of pride.
And you show yourself in front of us because
Well, because someone just tried to destroy it.
you were already listening in.
Of course. I never lied about that. I've not lied since the moment you've met me. I told her the truth. He points to Skyless, like hand extended to Silas. I pointed the truth. About the stone. I told you the truth about the threat, and as it came, now you have 2 days. I've been honest with you, all of you. Now, young woman, if I were trying to be malicious, I would threaten your friends in their slumber. I'm not going to do that. I find violence detestable, quite frankly. But your friend will suffer in 2 days' time, and you have no way to defend him. Your best bet is to send him away to an asylum who knows what they'll do to him in there.
Who is he saying this to? Is he saying it to me or to Skyless?
Skyless, but you're present, so, you know. Well, I'll put it like this. He knows you don't give a shit about Jamie.
Yeah. I had to ask because Callie is mute.
should respect the fact that what's happening, because I am aware of why they can't speak right now, and I really respect it. So,
Yeah, that's valid.
yeah. They will look to, pause to use of us. You know, I would try to make a deal with you, but to be honest, I don't want to deal with that crazy you got inhabiting right now.
I wish to not deal with any more inconveniences.
Well, you're living in one, so best of luck there. He calls Sabot as the crazy one.
I am aware.
She'll vanish. Yeah, she's more for the demons, anyways. Of course, I didn't want any of this. I just said that I didn't trust you, not that you lied. What I want is for him to stay because he doesn't deserve to be taken away by a mad woman. Of course he doesn't. He doesn't deserve any of this. He was a sad boy whose brother was murdered, crushed by the weight of responsibility given by a family who cared not for him, sold off when he no longer had a use, broken by her magics and dark, twisted mind. And in that he had no help, no salvation, nothing but himself. And so that boy found company in himself. And so content was he to hide behind it that he made mistake after mistake to where now he is damned. And by no fault of his own, only by the circumstances of what he was born to be and the choices he was denied. I know you care for him. At his core, he is such an innocent boy. But you know deep down there is nothing you can do to save him. Plead him insane, and there is still a chance he will be taken back to his homeland. Even if he stays here, he'll be locked away in a cold, isolated room, without warmth or love, the one thing he was denied. So I offer you this deal, to let him feel the warmth, so that for the first time in his life, he knows that he is worth so much to someone that they would do anything to keep him safe. So what say you? Is he not worthy of that love?
Background music tied with like the eerie silence. I get because she has
Yeah.
the type and it's funny.
Well, I
The
mean, it's
eerie
also the fact
silence
that
just makes it
okay,
so
here's
much
the
more
thing.
tense.
I feel like Skyless would be quiet, really considering her options. Like Skyless, like like she's scared for her friend, this person that she probably has these deep feelings for, and wants to help him, but doesn't know what she's willing to give up and like what's the right thing to do here. So I think that silence is very appropriate because Skyless as a character wants to do the right thing, but in this instance, she doesn't know what that is. Like I think Skyless wants to try and take the moral high ground, but that might not save Jamie. Die today, and you have got the final say. You or your crew.
Jeez.
Yeah, right. She looks to Yarg, and Yarg would see her eyes held doubt, like she is contemplating everything the devil is saying. Alex is correct that she doesn't know what the correct answer is. She wants what is best for Jamie. Yarg, you have a response you can give.
I think.
So the options here is to try and make a deal with him to get more information about what's going to happen.
Yeah, he'll tell you everything he knows, which he seems to know a lot. By the way, at this point, everyone can roll a con save again.
Seeing the looks of like doubt, contemplation, probably fear as well, and the want. As pragmatic as
All right.
Yashraj is, it does look at this person that it has tried to help in the past and warn about what she would expect to see in a place like this.
Okay.
I did tell you once that you will experience things that you will dread. You will want to do more for those around you. I understand your doubts. I understand your wants to help those around you. But you must consider what it means to help those if the consequences are dire for you in the process. I cannot make this decision for you, Skyless, but you should consider what what will come of this. And if like turns towards this devil, making a deal with this thing turns back to Skyless is worth it.
Which, Genevieve, you wake up and you do hear this. You soon see the human form of the devil. Uh,
Huh?
oh, another one's awake. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, good. And you have got the final say.
So, what have I missed
Just a decision
while I
needs
was
to be made.
taking
Just a decision needs to be made. But it's up to your friend there.
about
It's her choice.
Jamie?
No.
Right.
I mean, yes, but about her too. It's her decision. I will never force it.
It is. Well, for a devil, you're honourable. I'll give you that.
Don't compare me to the demons. We have a system of honor. We pride ourselves in our fairness. And every deal we've ever made has always been fair. It is those who have to suffer once their time is due that only complain. While Silas is typing, I will use this quote. I wonder why is it that when it comes time to pay a bank, other society at large accepts it as collateral, yet when it comes time due to make with a deal made in full consent with the devil, why suddenly it is so immoral?
But fair for who, exactly?
If you're referring to your friend there, I had nothing to do with that one. That was of the Raft domain.
Rafto. What?
That one's for free. She thinks for a moment, back to the conversation Yarg in her head, everything that happened since. She's trying to say, before, I want transparency. What do I give you in return for your help? Without full and utter transparency, I won't even consider this. What do you want from me? The Archdevil will probably look to you. I just want an item. I told you before, one that belonged to my friend, a dearest possession to him. I want your assurance of getting it. That is it. I will not damn your soul. There will not be any deal where I take Jamie in exchange. And I will not take it from you. I just want that thing that is very material. And that is it.
What is this item exactly?
It was. It was something that he would always say would allow him to care so greatly about people. Something that would allow him to see the best in them. He never told me fully what it is, but I know of what it is. I recognize it because it is of him. Perhaps the last remnants of him. That is all I want.
You know what it is, and yet you refrain from informing us of it fully, despite the fact that she has asked for full and utter transparency.
The echoes of his heart. That's all I want.
The echoes of his heart.
He's gone, and the remnants of his heart are all that remain. He was not organic, as you would put it. It's debatable whether you would even consider him alive. I did.
What was he?
Something that existed well before the divergence. Something that I could never describe to you because you could never fully comprehend it with the world as it is now. At this point, I'm going to wait for her to respond because, you know.
Echoes
Yeah.
of his.
Yeah. Before the diversion, something we couldn't get to comprehend.
You would know he's not damning your soul. The deal will not damn your soul. Like, the deal itself, he will not take your soul for it. Instead, all right. She turns to Yarg and Genevieve. Please don't hate me. And as she turns to the devil and outstretches her hand, help him. He shakes her hand, smiling, and you guys feel a little rumbling as you guys all awaken at this point. And he will smile. Wonderful. Now, Gwendolyn is going to be hiring the bard, the male one that flirted with you, to cast Phantasmal Force on him. He will see an image that will scar him, most likely his dead brother, where he will run, where she's coerced the help of a changeling wizard in order to pretend to be him and the illusion of the other personality, Jesse and Hollow. From there, the guards will find them. They'll see Jesse and Hollow, and they will assume that they are not only real, but they are, in fact, captured him. Find the changeling, or stop the spell, and you will save him. Furthermore, find proof that she coerced the changeling, or coerced the bard, and you will do so. You might want to make sure his brother's okay. She always loves to use family against him as he disappears.
Damn. Get it?
Don't think Genevieve can be mad at Skyless at this point.
So now you know the plot. She plans to
Yeah.
I'll write it down for later. But yeah, TLDR, she plans on using the bard, Galric, to Phantasmal Force him, and to change, to make him see stuff during his performance in the public, where she then will have a changeling illusionist wizard pose as Jesse and Hollow just long enough for the guards to see them, cornering Jamie, and then the guards will take him, and she'll use that to basically argue that all this was real. She's coercing Galric by doing something to his brother, and she's coercing the Changeling Wizard by specifically, the fact that he's a Changeling. So there you go, and that's where we're getting tonight's session. Bye, y'all.